ESPN kind of uncovered a stat about Steph in that starting lineup. His usage rate, is significantly lower in that lineup. Why do you think that is? And is that an issue if he's just used a lot less in a particular lineup?
Well, I think, there's a lot that goes into all that. We see all the numbers and all the combinations, and there's plenty of theories that we could talk about, but I'm going to leave that for you guys to assess and figure out. We talk about everything internally, obviously as a coaching staff, and we're well aware of combinations that are working, that aren't, well aware of Steph's usage rate. So, as I've said to you guys, it's going to take us 20 games to figure out where we really want to be with our rotation. And we're at 16 now, and I think we're getting a pretty good look at everything. And we've just had 2 bad losses in a row. We've got to assess everything, no doubt.
You've been pretty firm that doesn't include the starting lineup. Would you now say it does?
What I've been firm about is, the main thing I've been firm about is that we're a team that has just been put together we're a team with a lot of moving parts. We just played a team that's been together for years, and you see how important continuity is. And we don't have any continuity on this team, and I think that has been apparent, throughout the early part of the season. We have our moments, but we have to continue to try to build something that we can rely on night after night. And the main thing is our defense. We have to be playing with energy and focus, and we got to get after it at that end of the floor. But there's no doubt that we have to assess everything as a staff, as an organization. How we're looking at this season, what our goals are. Everything is up for adjustments.
Steve, what elements are hardest to be patient about right now?
Well, everything, Monty. I mean, we want to establish something. We think we're good enough to compete and play at a high level, and we've had those moments this year. But as Bill Parcells once said, "You are what your record says you are." We're a 500 team, and so the frustration the last couple nights has been our defense and the ball sticking. And so, my job as head coach and our job as a staff is to figure out, is this the direction we're going to stay on, or do we want to make some changes and rotationally and take a different course? But as I said, there's a lot of moving parts with our group. One thing I will say is that we have great guys, and I love coaching them every day. They are all committed to the team, to each other. And so I have great faith that we're going to bounce back. We'll come back into Chase on Monday. We've got a game Monday, game Wednesday. Very confident in our guys' character and their competitiveness. So we'll bounce back.
Okay.
All right, everybody. Thanks.
Thank you, guys. We'll get to players in here.
Kind of remains, maybe the biggest issue going on around the team. Obviously, tonight you guys went down 19-2. Where are you at on that unit? Steve has remained pretty firm that he thinks long term that it is your best defensive unit. Where are you at on it?
It's work in progress. Obviously, the numbers aren't great, but we just trying to figure it out. Obviously, offensively, if we don't make shots, it's the sense of urgency. There's a lot of that pressure and expectation on us defensively, and night to night, we got to be a little bit smarter on what the other team does well in terms of our defensive strategy. Especially a team like tonight in Utah, they shoot the ball extremely well. Have been for a while, and we gave them, a lot of easy looks. And in the league, it's not a surprise if guys make them. So they jumped out to a huge lead, and it puts a lot of pressure on us offensively to come down and, create and make plays. And we fought for the most part down, the last 6 minutes of that first quarter, make it respectable. Just couldn't put anything together and sustain it to make it a game. So we do have stuff to figure out, obviously. I don't have the answers right now.
It hasn't worked yet.
I don't know. If I had to answer, I would give it to our squad. I don't know. Just got to figure it out.
What do you think's been the issue with the starting lineup? It's kind of been. It was a big problem tonight, but the numbers season long aren't very good either.
Not sure. We just got to figure something out, something that works, and keep at it. There's been games where we look really good, and games where we don't. So we just got to stay consistent. On both sides of the floor. We got the talent and the players to be successful. We just got to dig deep and keep at it.